welcome you into Monday Night Basketball here on KSAM Sports. Tonight's matchup features the Splendora Wildcats taking on your Huntsville Lady Hornets. About 18:44 left to go before tip-off here in Conroe ISD in Conroe, Texas. If you're just joining us, my name is Houston Hardcastle. Going to bring you the action tonight from Conroe ISD and Conroe High School. It's going to be an exciting matchup here tonight as the Huntsville Lady Hornets look to get out of the by-district round once again and look for an area round matchup for the pending future. It's going to be an exciting one here tonight, folks, so don't go anywhere. Huntsville's coming into this one 19-3 record on the season, 9-3 in district. As we talked about, it was the 6 straight district titles for the Lady Hornets under head coach Latoya Bennett, but unable to get it done this year. They will finish second in District 17 after a loss to A&M Consol 51-41. And in that matchup, it just seemed like everything was going towards those Consol Tigers. They were out-rebounding the Lady Hornets all night. It's the first time in 7 years that the Lady Hornets did not clinch the district title. It also snapped a 5-game winning streak in district play, and the last loss that Huntsville had was the Consol game at home. So the A&M Consol Tigers had Huntsville's number all season long and were able to get a big win against them. They will be playing later either today or tomorrow. Let me go ahead and take a look at my bracket here, as they are not in 5AD2, they are in 5AD1. But we do have some other matchups here to look out for tonight, most notably Barbers Hill and Santa Fe. If the Huntsville Lady Hornets come out of here tonight with a big win, they're going to be taking on the victors of that one in Barbers Hill or Santa Fe. And some other district matchups, not district matchups, some other playoffs going on around the district. Tomorrow, Sterling will take on Randall at 7 p.m. at Del Mar. Pflugerville will take on Liberal Arts. Kingwood will take on Rudder. Brian Rudder, obviously, in Huntsville's district. Iowa Colony taking on Port Arthur tomorrow at Deer Park High School. That one's a 6:30 p.m. tip-off. Fort Bend taking on Austin. And finally today at 7 p.m., Bastrop taking on Weiss. No location for that one on my bracket here. About 16:42 left to go before we get tipped off here tonight. I want to give everyone a special shout out for tuning into the stream here tonight and remind everyone that tonight's video broadcast is being presented in 2K Quad HD with a 4K Ultra HD enhanced presentation. Closed captioning is also available for the hearing impaired. Before this matchup, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Latoya Bennett and get her thoughts on that loss against Consol and the matchup here tonight against the Splendora Wildcats. We'll go ahead and get into that now here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Don't go anywhere. All right, this is Houston Hardcastle pregame interview in this bi-district matchup. Huntsville Lady Hornets taking on the Splendora Wildcats here with head coach Latoya Bennett. Coach, before we get started on the matchup tonight, just want to get your final thoughts on that tough loss to Consol, 51-41.
Well, I thought they wanted it more than we did. You know, of course, they had 4 or 5 really good seniors, I think, and they came out and they competed hard. I thought that our youth really did show, as well as our inability to push when we needed to take a lead. So I really do hope that tonight we're able to look over some of those things, overcome them, and come out with a win.
And, Coach, in that matchup, I mean, it just seemed like every single rebound, whether it be offensively or defensively, just went right into the hands of Consol. Like you said, as senior number 20, Nariah Thompson, it just seemed like she was in a bit of foul trouble early, but then they had others who were able to step up. So just how have you addressed that this week in practice ahead of this matchup?
Well, they always told me the team who is hungry for the round ball is the team who wins. And I think that A&M Consol was hungry for the round ball. They secured it. They outscored us 20-2. They had 40 rebounds, and I think that really did play a huge part in that loss.
All right, getting into the matchup here tonight, Coach. Obviously, this is a Splendora squad that competes in District 18, finished 4th in district, coming off a loss to Kingwood Park. And just how has the scouting report looked like for them this week? And is there anyone in particular off the film that jumps out of the film onto your eyes?
Well, I mean, they have some pretty decent guard play, but I think overall our defense should be able to take care of them. We just got to come out, stay locked in, communicate defensively so that we're in the right spots, and, of course, rebound the basketball.
Coach, I mean, we've kind of talked about it all season, but the struggles at the charity stripe kind of haunted y'all all season. And so looking forward to this matchup, just how are you looking to address that tonight, and how have you been going at it, especially after that Consol matchup where you guys shot 36% from the charity stripe?
I mean, we came back in the very next day, and we made shooting a key factor for us. We put the ball in the hole, and that's been every day since that point. And I'm just hoping that our young girls can lock in and do what they need to do here tonight to get the win.
Coach, near the end of district play, you guys went on a bit of a dry spell from the three-point line, but the past few games you've really picked it up from the three-point line, especially the freshman Bird coming off the bench. She's had a three-pointer against Consol that really gave you guys a little momentum. So just how important is that? How important is it to get that three-point shot going, especially now that you're in the playoffs?
I would love to say that we're like most teams in our district and we're a three-point shooting team, but that's not the case. I think in years to come we'll develop into that, but we have a lot of young kids who just haven't developed that, that side of their game yet. But we do have some strong, strong players who can get better. LaKayla Bird, Onaya Ladette, and Araya Willis are three key players for us that can shoot the three ball, but I just don't know if they're as confident as they need to be right now.
All right, final question here for you tonight, Coach. What are the keys to a win tonight in this bi-district round? Get out of the bi-district round for the, however many years it's been to get out of this bi-district round and into the area round matchup. What are your final keys to the game?
Well, actually, last year we were in the area round, so we're pretty good with that part. I think that tonight we got to unleash something that we haven't yet, and get hungry and be aggressive and come out that way from the first quarter all the way into the final buzzer of the game. These young girls have got to stick together. They got to communicate and compete so that we're successful.
All right, Coach. Appreciate your time. Best of luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
That was head coach Toya Bennett here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. Pre-game show will continue after this. That was head coach Toya Bennett giving her thoughts on this matchup here tonight. Still about 12 minutes, 20 seconds away to go from tip-off here in Conroe, Texas. We'll go ahead and take a quick break and be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Apologies for the technical difficulties, folks. Having a little bit of trouble playing those commercials here for you tonight. We're working on that as we speak. But yeah, like we said, Coach Bennett, head coach Toya Bennett has been preaching it all season. I mean, this is a very young team, and it looks a lot different from the Hornet squad of last year. I mean, you look at about this time last year, February 13th, not November 13th, February 13th, 2024. Huntsville's looking at a Texas Tigers bi-district matchup, a matchup that they won 49-34. But, I mean, they had some established seniors in that one. They had Aquarius Howard, the guard who's now playing college ball, Chelsea Butler, who's now playing volleyball at Sam Houston, and Mahala Twine, who is also playing at the next level. So there were some established people on that team. And this is a Huntsville Lady Hornet team. Again, it's very young, trying to find their identity. But, I mean, if they can go ahead and get meshed well together at the right time and go make a deep playoff run, head coach Toya Bennett has full confidence in this squad to be able to make a deep playoff run. Like we said, get out of that bi-district matchup for, I mean, it's been so many years in a row, it kind of makes your head spin how many times that the Lady Hornets have gotten out of the bi-district matchup, as they did defeat Texas last year, did go on to lose to Princeton in the area round. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Lady Hornets can do tonight against a Splendora squad who, again, did struggle a little bit all season. We'll go ahead and get the tail of the tape on them, but this is a Splendora squad that's in a district, the District 18, with some familiar foes that Huntsville used to square off against, especially last year against Porter and Dayton. They're in a district with both Porter and Dayton, who were in Huntsville's district last year, but due to district realignment, obviously there's some new faces. And I mean, this is a Splendora team that finished 4th in that district at 5-7, and they did have not the greatest record overall either. If I can go ahead and pull that up here, 15-15 overall, just right at 500, and 5-7 in district, ranked 827th in the state of Texas by Max Preps, when you compare to Huntsville, who's ranked 203 right now on Max Preps. And so you look at it and you say, hey, we have a huge advantage in this game, but don't take this team lightly, folks. I mean, this is a team, as we know in the game of basketball, anything is possible. And so head coach Toya Bennett is going to be preaching to her girls all night, hey, we're going to have to be kind of on them all night, because they do also have some mutual opponents. These Huntsville Lady Hornets and Splendora Wildcats have gone against some mutual opponents. So Kingwood Park was a mutual opponent that they had or excuse me, not Kingwood Park. Some common opponents that they had with Huntsville was Montgomery. So Montgomery actually did play Splendora, and Splendora lost that one 52-32. And if you'll remember, the Lady Hornets were able to sweep Splendora on the regular season in district play. And Porter, Splendora lost 45-32 this season, and Huntsville won it 46-38. So when you look at the tail of the tape and you look at the mutual opponents that these two have had, it seems like Huntsville is the team that is going to have the advantage here tonight. But again, this is the game of basketball where anything counts. It's the playoffs. Everything is on the line, and I'm sure head coach Toya Bennett and her coaching staff are telling these girls this is not an opponent that you want to take lightly, even though we're better than them on paper. At any moment during the game, they can take that piece of paper, crumble it up, and throw it in the trash because it's the playoffs. Every win counts, and if you lose, you're out. So they're going to be playing with everything here tonight are the Splendora Wildcats. So the Huntsville Lady Hornets have got to be careful here tonight, take care of business, go out and play their brand of basketball. Go ahead and try to take another quick commercial break here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. So don't go anywhere from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network powered by KSAM Sports. We'll be right back after this. Again, do apologize for those technical difficulties, trying to sort them out as we speak. We'll go ahead and get those fixed for y'all as we get a little bit closer into this matchup. But welcome into the Bill Fick Ford countdown to tip-off. About 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go before the Huntsville Lady Hornets take on the Splendora Wildcats. Want to go ahead and give a big shout-out to some of our sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. This broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornets basketball is brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. No bull, just good deals. And by AB Squared Self-Storage, your local go-to self-storage facility. And by Frank's Taco Station in Riverside, country, kitchen, tacos, and more. Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. And by Faith Baptist Church of Riverside. Faith Baptist is a growing church in Riverside, Texas, off FM 405, full of love and the Holy Spirit. We'll go ahead and get into the Splendora Wildcats roster here as we are approaching 6 minutes to go until tip-off. We'll go ahead and get those rosters sorted out for you right now. Splendora's roster is as follows. It's going to be number 3, Taylor Burns, the senior shooting guard. Number 5, Cammie Barrow, the senior point guard shooting guard combo. Number 10, Taylor Brzezowski, the sophomore guard combo. Number 11, Alyssa Halomo, the guard combo, who is a sophomore. Number 12, Aaliyah Lopez, the freshman point guard. Number 15, Haley Terrio, the junior power forward center combo. Number 21, Katie Campbell, the freshman shooting guard small forward combo. Number 23, McKinley Stubblefield, the junior guard combo. Number 24, Annalie Lopez, the senior power forward small forward combo. Number 30, Avery Burns, the sophomore shooting guard. And number 32, Kennedy Dean, the sophomore power forward center combo. Head coach of the Splendora Wildcats is Molly Scoggin. Assistant coaches are Jessica Lowry and Craig White. We approach about 5 minutes and 20 seconds as we go to until tip-off here in Conroe, Texas, from Conroe ISD at Conroe High School. A lot of Conroes in that sentence. Do apologize for some of the technical difficulties that we've been having on the broadcast tonight. We're going to go get those sorted for y'all as we chug along here. Get ready for this bi-district matchup as the Huntsville Lady Hornets look to take down the Splendora Wildcats. About 5 minutes left to go until tip-off. Should be an exciting one here tonight at Conroe, Texas. The Huntsville Lady Hornets, once again, no stranger to this bi-district round. 6 straight district championships under head coach Toya Bennett until this year. With a heartbreaking loss to the A&M Consol Tigers, it kind of, spoiled. It didn't necessarily spoil Huntsville's season, but if you have 6 straight district titles, why not go for 7? But I'm sure head coach Toya Bennett is telling her squad, Don't hold your head down. This is still a very good basketball team, folks. Don't get it twisted. It's a very young team that's still kind of trying to figure out their identity on the basketball hardwood court. And so they've overcome a lot of adversity this year. You know, they kind of came into the season with some question marks about how well they were going to do. Like Carlos Zimmerman mentioned on the postgame show last week, we kind of thought of this as maybe a rebuilding and retooling year. But no, head coach Troy Bennett kept that same standard and held them to the same standard as the squads of the years prior. And they have really exceeded those expectations if you look at it from that perspective, because they've been able to do a lot of good things. I mean, even in those non-district matchups that they had, I mean, they were playing some really good teams all year. And even when they were playing those great teams, it's not like they were really being blown out. I mean, they had some close losses to start the year, lost to Hitchcock by 3 back on November 4th, and then a couple of close ones, a close one to Rockwall back on November 8th, beat Clark. Lost to Pflugerville by only 6 points, who is a very good basketball team this year, 19-5 overall, 9-3 in district. So this is a Lady Hornet squad that's overcome a lot and have had some tough district opponents and some non-district opponents all year. And they were definitely not picked to win the district this year. I believe I was reading an article the other day that had Lake Creek or Montgomery at first in the district and Huntsville at second. So, I mean, they've really just exceeded all expectations, and this has kind of been a district that has been all over the place all year. And so Huntsville has really overcome a lot to get where they are right now. About 3 minutes left to go here until tip-off at Conroe High School in Conroe, Texas. So the Huntsville Lady Hornets look to take on the Splendora Wildcats and get a big by-district round win here. Move on to the area round again. Their opponent is going to be, keep misplacing my bracket here. Going to either be against Barbers Hill or Santa Fe. That's going to be taking place at Clear Lake High School. Don't have a date for that. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or tomorrow. We'll keep y'all updated on our social media, Facebook, all that good stuff with time and location updated on that. You know, opponent, where it's going to be, what time it's going to be. We'll keep all that updated for y'all on our social media. So we approach about 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here until we get tipped off here at Conroe High School. It's going to be an exciting one here as the Huntsville Lady Hornets look to take down a very good Splendora Wildcats team. Get out of here with a big by-district win. We'll go ahead and try to take a quick break here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We'll be right back after this. Great rendition of our country's national anthem right there. As we get ready for tip-off here in Conroe, Texas, the Huntsville Lady Hornets getting reared up for this one as they look to go on to the area round once again. If you're just joining us, my name is Houston Hardcastle. Going to be bringing you all the action here tonight from Conroe High School in the brand new gym at Conroe High School. It's a very nice gym. Got us up in a really nice spot here. Great vantage point, you know, either this season, me and my crew have pretty much always been on the side of the basketball court or in the stands, but this is nice. There's a little, you know, kind of perch up here for us to sit, and it's given us a great view of the court, so it's going to be able to give us a good vantage point of the action here tonight, and there should be a lot of action here tonight, as there's a lot of storylines coming into this one for Huntsville, again coming off of a tough loss to a very good A&M consolidated team to end district play and give them second place in the district. So Huntsville's going to be looking to come out of here with a full head of steam. As starting lineups are introduced here. For Huntsville, it's going to be the same squad that head coach Latoya Bennett has rocked with all year. It's going to be number 1, Treasure Matson. Number 2, Jaslyn Hill. Number 4, Liviana Wynn. Number 5, Araya Willis. Number 12, Onaya Litzette. As you can see here, starting lineups are being introduced here. There goes Liviana Wynn. Goes by Livy. Starting lineups continue to be introduced here tonight. As we get ready for this one, 6 p.m. tip-off. And there are the starters for your Huntsville Lady Hornets. It's the same squad head coach Latoya Bennett has rocked with all season. Like she said, they've got some pretty good guard play here on this Splendora Wildcats team, so look for Huntsville to take advantage of that, as they are very aggressive towards guards. Look for some early traps and some full court pressure 94 feet out from Huntsville to get a big win here tonight. For Splendora, it's going to be as follows. Number 3, Taylor Burns. Number 5, Cami Burrow. Number 24, Annalie Lopez. Number 10, Taylor Brzezowski. Or excuse me, number 23, McKinley Stubblefield. And number 10, Taylor Brzezowski. Those are the starters for your Splendora Wildcats. So we get ready for tip-off here tonight. Conroe ISD, Huntsville, looking to go back to the area round. Get some revenge for last year, where they fell to Princeton. So we get set here. Good crowd out tonight for both teams. Splendora brought a good crowd. Huntsville brought a good crowd. As here we go, things get underway. Huntsville controls the tip. And it goes out to Treasure Matson, the senior guard, looking to get her offense going early. Skips it in the corner to Litzette. Litzette goes down low to Willis. Willis double team, passes it over to Wynn, and nearly lost that one. Matson is able to recover. Kicks it in the corner to Jaslyn Hill. Back up top to Matson. Back to Hill. Hill looking for Willis down low. She shut off nicely. Litzette looking to drive inside. Kicks it over to Hill. Hill drives inside. Pump fakes. Nothing there. Good defense here by Splendora. Playing very physical with Huntsville as Matson rifles that one over to Hill. Hill's going to take the three-pointer, and it is no good off the back of the rim. Wynn fights for the rebound, and Splendora is able to corral. That was Taylor Burns, the senior. Shot here for Splendora, no good, but the rebound is corralled by Lopez, and that's going to get them on the board early. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter as they go down low to Wynn. Wynn's going to take the shot, no good. Wynn gets her own rebound, and there's going to be a foul. So Oliviana Wynn with a couple of good looks at the rim, unable to cash them in, but was fouled, so she will head to the charity stripe to shoot a pair here at the free throw line. First free throw for Wynn is good. Oof, took the full tour of the rim there. As substitutions here for head coach Toya Bennett, out goes Matson, and in comes LaKayla Bird, the freshman. As we said, she had some quality minutes last week against Consol, hit a three-pointer that gave Huntsville a little momentum, as the second free throw for Wynn is good. So Huntsville 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. There's going to be a delay of game warning here on Huntsville. after that free throw. Looked like someone from Huntsville may have tipped it. Delay of game warning. Stubblefield trying to get it across half court, kicks it over to Burns. Burns, back to Burrow. Burrow looking to knife inside, goes all the way, kicks it back out to Stubblefield. Trying to drive inside, kicks it back in the corner. Nothing there, shut off nicely by Hill, and a bad pass there by Splendora. It's gonna give Huntsville the ball right back. As 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. This one's all knotted up at 2 apiece. Hill goes back up top to Lizette. Lizette looking for something in the corner to Hill. Hill pump fakes the 3, drives inside, takes the mid-range shot. It is good. No doubter there from Jaslyn Hill as she gets the pretty mid-range shot to fall, pushes the lead up to 2 for Huntsville. Good defense there by the freshman Bird, and there's a scrum for the ball on the ground, and there is going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow does favor Splendora. It's kind of hard to see Splendora's numbers from where we're sitting because it's white with, it's gray with white accents, so it's a little bit hard to read them from up here, especially since there's a gray bar directly in our face. As they kick it over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield in the corner to Burns. Burns gonna take the mid-range shot, missed it badly, air ball rebounded by Willis. Gets ahead to Bird, the freshman who looks to go to the rim with a full head of steam, and there's gonna be a foul on, both of them are number 10. It's gonna be on Brzezowski, so it's gonna stay with Huntsville. Referee made the signal for the foul being on number 10, but both of them are number 10. Just trying to figure out who that foul is on, but it is gonna be on the Wildcats. Hill in the corner to Matson, pump fakes it down low to Willis. Kicks it back up top to Hill. In the corner to Bird. Bird, the freshman, looks to knife inside, gets all the way to the rim and is fouled. So that's gonna send LaKayla Bird to the free throw line, or are they gonna call that on the floor? It looks like they're gonna call that on the floor. So no free throws here for the freshman. Substitutions here for Splendora. In comes Alyssa Halomo, and out goes Taylor Brzezowski. Hill looking to inbound, gets it into Willis. Willis takes a tough layup, and it's good. Finished over a sea of defenders down low in the paint, and Willis has pushed the lead up to 4 for Huntsville. As here comes Splendora trying to get something going on offense. Huntsville shut them off very nicely. As a trap there in the corner, stolen away by Matson. Matson looking to push the tempo here, has a little bit of numbers on the fast break, but nothing there. We'll reset this Huntsville Lady Hornet offense. Hill in the corner, goes to the free throw line to Wynn. Wynn being double teamed, kicks it over to Bird, and she's gonna travel. So Wynn just not tracking her steps there at the free throw line. As some more substitutions here for Huntsville, out goes Bird and in comes Carroll. Here come the Wildcats. Oh, wild pass there by Stubblefield. And that's gonna give the ball right back to the Lady Hornets. Green and white take over here on offense. Jaslyn Hill, the junior guard, looking to set up this offense. Kicks it over to Matson to reset. Goes in the corner to Wynn. Wynn, overhead pass down low to Willis. Willis is double teamed in the paint. Kicks it back out to Wynn. Wynn, hop step, takes the shot, and it is no good. Nearly banked it in. Carroll gets the offensive rebound. Like head coach Toya Bennett said, whoever's hungry for that round ball is gonna win the game, and so far, Huntsville has been hungry. As Kaylin Carroll, the sophomore, checking into the game and making an immediate impact off that Wynn miss. Getting the offensive rebound and keeping the offense alive for Huntsville. Hill in the corner, back up top to Matson. Matson, wild pass down low to Willis, but it will stay with Huntsville. Last touch by Annalie Lopez. As Hill will inbound. Kicks it in the corner to Wynn. Wynn looks to knife inside, gets all the way to the paint, gets the layup to go. Oliviana Wynn with her 4th point of the quarter. Balloons the lead out to 6 for Huntsville. Here's that full court press that the Lady Hornets are so well known for. Stubblefield, tiptoeing along the sideline, is able to get it down low to Burns, but Burns smokes the layup, and it's going to go back to Huntsville. .406 left to go here in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, Huntsville leads this one 8-2 over the Splendora Wildcats, as Onaya Ledette is going to check back into the game. Jaslyn Hill, the junior guard, will head to the bench for a breather. So far, the Huntsville Lady Hornets getting back to the offense that they're so known for, getting the ball down low to win. As here she goes back on the baseline, nothing there, shut off nicely, gets it over to Ledette. Ledette's gonna take the floater, it's no good. Fight for the rebound, comes up to Stubblefield. Stubblefield looking to push the tempo, nothing there, cut off nicely by Carroll. In the corner to Brzezowski. Brzezowski looks to drive inside over to Burns. Burns gonna take the mid-range shot, it is no good, missed it badly. Ledette gets the rebound. Ledette pushes it ahead to Matson. Matson has a wide open layup, and it's good. And then Splendora Wildcats are going to need a timeout, as Huntsville is really pulling out all the stops here in Conroe, Texas, as they lead this one 10-2 over the Splendora Wildcats. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back after this. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We're back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. Was just a 30-second timeout for Splendora. As Huntsville has started off hot here on both offense and defense, lead this one 10-2. Splendora hasn't had much trouble breaking the Huntsville full court press, but they have had some misses at the rim. Stubblefield kicks it ahead to Lopez, and that's going to go out of bounds, back to Huntsville. So there's the full court press Huntsville has been known for all season, and really the entire time under head coach Latoya Bennett. She is a coach that'll guard you from 94 feet out, as Wynn is going to head to the bench for a breather. Hill will come back in for her. Ledette in the corner to Carroll. Carroll nearly lost her dribble, is able to recover. Back up top to Ledette. On the far wing to Hill. Hill pump fakes the three, goes to Matson in the corner, drives inside. Mid-range shot is no good, a little bit too short, and Huntsville's gonna keep the ball. Cami Barrow, the senior guard combo, tried to save that one, but unable to tiptoe under the baskets. So we'll stay with Huntsville. Hill inbounds it to Carroll on the far wing. Hill had a look at the three, won't take it. Back up top to Matson. Matson to Hill at the free throw line, pump fakes, and there's gonna be a jump ball. Possession arrow does favor the Lady Hornets, so we'll stay with Huntsville. Again, don't have a view of the scores table to see who possession arrow favors, so I'm relying on the scores table to give me the right info. As Matson kicks it into Ledette. Ledette goes to the free throw line to Hill. Hill goes down low to Matson. That one's picked off by Splendora. It's Taylor Burns, the senior. As she lost that dribble, poked away by Willis. No, she didn't. They're gonna say that Willis didn't poke that one away, and it's gonna be a backcourt violation on the Wildcats. As Matson will inbound, gets it into Ledette. Ledette kicks it over to Matson. Matson drives inside, goes back over to Willis. Willis is double teamed, down low to Ledette, and she's going to be fouled and head to the free throw line. So Onaya Ledette, the sophomore, looking for her first points of the night. 2:22 left to go here in the first quarter. Huntsville leads this one 10-2. First free throw here for Ledette is no good. First miss at the charity stripe for Huntsville tonight, as some more substitutions here for Splendora. Again, it is nearly impossible to see their numbers from up here. Apologies for that, folks. Looks like Avery Burns and another have checked in for Splendora. Again, hard to see those numbers. Wynn gets the offensive rebound off the free throw miss, and she can't get either of those to go, and it's going to go back to Splendora. As here comes Stubblefield, being guarded by Bird and Willis. Double teamed in the corner, wild pass there. Comes up to Splendora, going to take the three. No good off the back of the rim. Bird, the freshman, comes up with a rebound. She looks to push the tempo here. Trying to get inside, passes it over to Willis. Willis going to take the layup, and it's good. Good find down low by the freshman. Going to give Willis her fourth point of the night. Balloons lead out to 10 for Huntsville. Wild pass there by Splendora, and is corralled by Halomo, and a fight for the ball. Hill comes up with it. Hill's got an easy layup here at the rim, and that one is good by Jaslyn Hill. So this is the intensity, and a traveling violation on Splendora. Gonna give the ball right back to Huntsville. This is the intensity that the Lady Hornets have really been lacking the past few weeks, as Kaylin Carroll will come back in for Raya Willis. Head coach Toy Bennett said she wanted her girls to show a little bit more heart, and here's the heart. Huntsville has been good offensively and defensively here to start this one. Wynn at the free throw line, rifles it over to Hill. Hill's gonna spot up, take the mid-range shot, it's no good. Lizette fights for the rebound down low, but Splendora is able to recover. As Barrow drives inside on Hill, passes it over to Burns, and that one's picked away by Lizette. Lizette has some numbers here on the fast break, takes the layup, it is no good off the front of the rim. Carroll gets the rebound, her shot's no good. Wynn's able to corral it, takes the layup, it's no good. Oh my goodness, and Splendora is able to recover. For Huntsville, you got to take advantage of those opportunities at the rim. You don't want to miss those gimmies. Another steal for the Lady Hornets. Carroll tried to find Wynn up ahead. She is able to tiptoe along the sideline and recover. Whew. A lot going on here in the first quarter. Bird drives inside, takes the shot. It's no good, and it's going to go back to Huntsville. Looks like someone from Splendora may have got a piece of that one. It will stay with the green and whites. As Willis looks to check back in. She's going to come in for someone, Liviana Wynn. She heads to the bench for another breather. Hill looking to inbound. Gets it into Willis. Willis down low, takes the shot. She's going to head to the free throw line for a pair of shots at the charity stripe. 41 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Huntsville leads this one 14-12 as Willis looks to build on this lead even further, push it up to 14 for the green and whites. First free throw for Willis is good. So Huntsville shooting a lot better from the charity stripe here tonight, as that's going to be Willis's 5th point of the night. She has a third of all of Huntsville's offense here tonight. She has really stepped it up in scoring, especially near the end of district play. Has the sophomore. As her second free throw is good. 2 for 2 at the line for Raya Willis. Extends the lead up to 14 for Huntsville. Here's that full court press. Carroll guards Stubblefield. Trapped in the corner by Willis as well. Picked away by Byrne. There's going to be a foul on the freshman. We're trying to get that one over to Cammie Barrow, the senior guard combo. Looked like Bird may have shoulder checked her. And it's going to give Splendora the ball back. Huntsville's first team foul of the quarter. Playing very disciplined on defense are LaToya Bennett and her squad. As a mid-range shot here by Splendora is no good. Rebound is tapped, and they will be able to recover. 3-point attempt here by Lopez is no good. Carroll fights for the rebound, comes right up to Splendora. Another shot by Lopez, no, will reset. And that one is nearly picked away by Carroll. They drive inside, nothing there. Stubblefield gets the screen from Barrow. And still double team, wide open is Lopez, and her shot is good. Or excuse me, Halomo got that one to go. Nice into the lead a little bit, 16-4. Huntsville leads this one in Conroe, Texas, as they have been red hot both offensively and defensively here tonight. Go ahead and thank more of our wonderful sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. This broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornets basketball is brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. No bull, just good deals. And by AB Squared Self-Storage, your local go-to self-storage facility. And by Frank's Taco Station in Riverside, country, kitchen, tacos, and more. Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. And by Faith Baptist Church of Riverside. Faith Baptist is a growing church in Riverside, Texas, off FM 405, full of love and the Holy Spirit. First quarter of action has passed here in Conroe, Texas. The Huntsville Lady Hornets currently lead this one big, 16-4, but still a lot of basketball left to be played. And I'm sure that's the mantra that head coach Toy Bennett is coaching or preaching to her girls right now, is that, hey, this one isn't over. So you got to keep your foot on the gas. Don't want to give the Lady Cats any opportunity to get back into this one. So we begin the second quarter of action here. Again, apologies for those technical difficulties that we've been having on the broadcast tonight. We're addressing those as quickly as we can. Stubblefield, the junior guard combo, trying to set up this offense, get something going. Kicks it over to Lopez. Back to Stubblefield. Wide open three for Splendora is no good. Off the backboard, and another offensive rebound. Wynn fights up, gets that one. And a pass there is picked away by Barrow. Barrow over to Stubblefield, poked away by Hill. And there's going to be a tie-up for the ball. Jump ball, possession arrow favors Huntsville. 7:31 left to go here in the second quarter. Lead remains at 16-4. So here comes Jaslyn Hill, the junior guard, trying to get something going here on offense to begin the quarter. Kicks it into the corner to Bird, the freshman. Has an open look at three. No good. And Lizette comes up with a rebound. Lizette kicks it back over to Bird. Bird drives inside, takes the layup. It's no good. Blocked. And Splendora is going to have some numbers here on the fast break. Wild pass goes out of bounds, as Lopez is unable to corral that one. The freshman is going to go right back to the green and white, as Treasure Matson will come in for LaKayla Bird, the freshman. So here we go. 7 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Hill on the near wing. Squares up, kicks it back over to Wynn in the corner. Back up top to Hill. Hill skips it over to Lizette in the corner to Matson. Matson double teamed by Barrow. Goes down low to Willis. Willis pump fakes along the baseline and has that one stolen away. As here comes Stubblefield. Stubblefield looks to get inside, kicks it back over to Barrow. Barrow gets the screen from Stubblefield, nothing there. Goes back to Lopez. Back over to Barrow. Barrow gets another screen, nothing there. Lopez looks to knife inside, bounces it over to Halomo. Halomo drives inside on Wynn. Wynn cut her off nicely. There's going to be a travel. So it'll give the ball right back to Huntsville. Some more substitutions here. In comes Brzezowski and Burns, and out goes Halomo and Lopez for Splendora, as Willis will head to the bench to get a breather for Huntsville. Matson over to Wynn. Wynn in the short corner. Back to Ledette. Ledette mid-range jumper is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the sophomore. Her first points of the night. Finally getting in the scorers column is Onaya Ledette. Extends the lead out to 14 for Huntsville. Splendora looking for anything here on offense, as Burns had something there. Won't take it. Long three here. Off the top of the backboard. Hill comes up with a rebound. Hill rockets it ahead to Wynn. Wynn has an open look. Goes down low to Carroll. Carroll takes a layup, but it is no good. She's going to head to the free throw line for a pair at the charity stripe. Good vision there from Oliviana Wynn to find Carroll down low. Just unable to get it to go through the contact was Kaylin Carroll, the sophomore. First free throw for Carroll is no good. She'll remain scoreless on the night. Looking for her first points of the contest. As in comes Annalie Lopez for Splendora, and out goes Avery Burns, the sophomore. So here comes Carroll, trying to push this lead even further for the green and white, and she does not. It's going to be a lane violation on Splendora, so it's going to give Carroll another chance at the free throw line. Something similar happened in that Consol game. First console matchup of the year. Carroll at the free throw line, lane violation, and she doesn't make it. So we'll stay at a 14-point lead. Stubblefield trying to cross half court, nearly traveled, gets it ahead to Lopez. Lopez over to Barrow. Barrow drives inside, nothing there. Back over to Stubblefield up top to reset this Splendora offense, who has struggled all night. Barrow drives inside, takes the shot, does not actually, will reset. Again, a little bit hard to see from up here. She kicks it over to Brzezowski. Brzezowski back over to Stubblefield, gives her a screen, nothing there. Cut off nicely by Huntsville. Mid-range shot here for Splendora, no good, rebounded by Wynn. Sky's up for that rebound. She looks to push the tempo here on the fast break. Nothing there, picked away. Wynn is able to recover. Matson over to Carroll. Carroll down low to Ledette. Ledette takes the bunny shot, and it is good. Good ball movement there for the green and white. It's going to force Splendora to take another timeout with a bunny shot from Onaya Ledette, the sophomore. Huntsville has extended this lead out to 16 points. It's going to be a full timeout. So we'll go ahead and take a break. Be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Welcome back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel, the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Currently, your Huntsville Lady Hornets lead this one big in Conroe, Texas, by a score of 20-4. 16-point lead here for the Lady Hornets, and they have come out firing on all cylinders, both offensively and defensively, as they have just been dominant, forcing a couple turnovers by Splendora, playing full court defense, 94 feet out. It's been fun to watch here. Stubblefield pump fakes the pass, kicks it back over to Burns. Burns crosses over on Carroll, and that one's going to be tipped out of bounds. Ooh, nearly took out the scorer's table, did Jaslyn Hill. Gotta be careful. You're in the splash zone there. There's a little bit of an equipment malfunction. Referee's making sure it's all okay. It is, and we will resume basketball here with about 4:29 left to go in the second quarter. Burns inbounds it to Barrow, looking to get around Carroll. Carroll guarding her very closely, face guarding her. Gets a screen from Burns as she looks to drive inside, switches over to Hill. Back up top to Stubblefield. Stubblefield with a contested three, and there's going to be a foul. Not a lot of contact there on the shot by Stubblefield, but it will send Stubblefield to the free throw line for Splendora's first opportunity of the night, if I'm not mistaken. First free throw for Stubblefield is no good. So the lead will remain at 16 as Raya Willis, the sophomore, will not be allowed to check in just yet. Has to wait for that second free throw attempt. Second free throw for Stubblefield is no good, off the back of the rim. So now Raya Willis can come into the game and Caitlin Carroll can go to the bench and get a little bit of a breather. Stubblefield. Third free throw attempt here from the charity stripe is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Cuts into the lead a little bit further for Splendora. 15-point game here. Huntsville leads this one big in Conroe, Texas. So Det looks to drive inside. Wild shot. Wynn gets the rebound. Posey fights for it, but Wynn is able to corral it. Wynn drives inside, being guarded very closely, and she's going to head to the free throw line. So Liviana Wynn just using her body down low. Looks like she's currently the tallest on the court, just looking to use that size to her advantage. Going to force Splendora to either foul her or give her an open look at the layup. First free throw for Wynn is no good, a little bit too strong on that one. So the lead will remain at 15. Wynn, second free throw is good as a toilet bowls in for Oliviana Wynn, the junior. Her first points of the quarter. Extends the lead out to 16 for the green and whites. And that one's going to go out of bounds off of Huntsville, so it will remain with the Lady Cats. Burns inbounds it. Gets it into Stubblefield. Stubblefield gets the screen from Brzezowski. Switch has the freshman Posey on her, now has Ledette on her. Good switching here by the Lady Hornets. As Barrow's gonna take the mid-range jumper, it's no good. Long rebound out to Stubblefield. Pump fakes the three, goes down low in the paint to Lopez. Lopez back up top. Three-point attempt here for Splendora is no good. Wynn is finally able to snare that rebound. Launches a football pass ahead to Willis. Willis is just gonna lose that one out of bounds, but it will stay with Huntsville. As Treasure Matson, the senior guard, looks to check in. And she is gonna check in for Ja'Cory Posey, the freshman, who is just such a spark plug off the bench, has been all season, and O'Brien, the freshman, will also check in for Oliviana Wynn. Hill gets it into Willis. Willis has a wide open layup. Splendora just not paying attention there on the inbounds pass, giving Huntsville an easy look at the rim. As here comes Burns. Burns pump fakes the pass over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield in the corner to Brzezowski. Brzezowski looks to drive on Matson using her size. Nothing there, and Matson is able to corral it. Numbers here on the fast break for the Lady Hornets. Splendora is able to recover. Will force Huntsville to reset the offense. Down low to Willis. Willis takes a fadeaway shot. It's no good off the side of the rim. Stubblefield is able to get that rebound. Launched it ahead to Matson. Matson's able to pick that one off. Matson goes inside, takes a layup, and it is no good. Oh, nearly an and one opportunity there for the senior. Would have been a circus shot had it gone in, but Treasure Matson will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair at the charity stripe. Looking to push the lead up to 19 points. And her first bucket since the first quarter. See if she can get these to go. First free throw here for Matson. Breathes in, breathes out, takes a shot. It's good. So lead now up to 19 is a big group substitution here for Splendora. Again, nearly impossible to see the numbers from this vantage point, so I do apologize for not being able to get y'all those names. Looks like something was thrown on the court. It's like, it's a napkin. Strange. So here comes Matson's second free throw, and it is no good off the front of the rim, and Splendora is able to recover. So here comes Stubblefield, kicks it over to Barrow. Barrow looking to break this Huntsville full court press, does not. Willis picks that one off with her hands. Looking for O'Brien down low, gets her own pass, and see what they call here. It's gonna be Huntsville ball. So Hill looking to inbound. Finally gets it in. Ooh, wild pass there is picked off by Barrow. So here she comes with a full head of steam, being guarded by Willis. Spins around, trying to get around her, create an inch of separation. Willis not letting up, as that one is nearly picked away by Hill, but there's gonna be a foul on probably Jaslyn Hill. And it is gonna be on Hill. It's gonna be Huntsville's second team foul of the quarter. So she will probably head to the bench for a breather here as Bird and Wynn both come in, and Ledette and Hill will go to the bench for head coach LaToya Bennett. So here comes Stubblefield, kicks it over to Brzezowski. Brzezowski looks to drive inside, pump fakes the shot in the corner is Lopez. Spins around on O'Brien, the freshman gets it in the corner. Mid-range shot here for Splendora. Air ball, missed it badly, rebounded by Matson. Matson with a full head of steam, looking to go all the way here on the fast break to Wynn. Wynn pump fakes the shot. Oh, up and under move there by the junior. Able to push the lead up to 21 points for Huntsville. Man, what a shot and an athletic finish there by Livy Wynn. This junior forward. Splendora had an open shot down low. Stubblefield unable to handle that one. And she's being guarded very closely by Bird. Gets it over to Lopez. Lopez looking for anything, using her pivot foot, trying to create some separation. Doesn't get any. Kicks it over to Barrow. Barrow crosses over on Willis. Nothing there. Gets the switch from Barrow on the screen, back up top for the Splendora offense. Lopez looking to get anything going here for the Splendora offense. Back over to Barrow. Barrow gets a screen at the free throw line. Long three here for Stubblefield is no good. A little bit too short there as O'Brien corrals the rebound. Here comes Matson. Matson and Wynn on the fast break. Takes the layup. It's good! Oh, man. Treasure Matson has activated takeover mode here in Conroe, Texas. Didn't get her first and one opportunity to go, but gets that one to go off the glass. The bank is indeed open. Some more substitutions here for head coach Toya Bennett. Out goes O'Brien, and in comes Peyton Dennis, the sophomore. So Matson looking to convert this and one opportunity at the free throw line for her 6th point of the night. Matson breathes in, breathes out, takes the shot. It is good. Huntsville shooting a lot better from the charity stripe here tonight. And this is a 24-point lead for Huntsville. Domination. Stubblefield gets the pass from Barrow. Finally gets it across half court to Brzezowski. Brzezowski bounced it in the corner to Lopez bounced it to Brzezowski. Back up top to Barrow. Barrow, long three is good. Will cut the lead to 21 points for Splendora. Here comes Ledette in the corner to Bird. Bird, the freshman, takes a long three. It's no good off the back of the rim. Willis corrals the rebound. Double team down low and kicks it over to Bird. Bird drives inside, takes the floater, and it toilet bowls out, and Splendora comes up with a rebound. Stubblefield up ahead to Brzezowski. Brzezowski, wild pass there off the rim. Ledette is able to snare that one. And lost her dribble, able to recover. Kicks it over to Bird. Bird is going to travel. So LaKayla Bird just not watching her dribble there near the sideline. Going to pick up a traveling violation. It's going to give the ball back to Splendora. 10 seconds left here to go in the second quarter. Barrow thought about the three, won't take it, looks to drive on Dennis. Kicks it up to Stubblefield. Stubblefield has an open look at three. It's no good, a little bit too strong. Dennis comes up with a rebound, and that'll do it. For the first half of action here in Conroe, Texas, the Huntsville Lady Hornets have dominated this one in all facets of the game. They lead it 29-28 as we approach the third quarter of action here in Conroe, Texas. We'll go ahead and try to get a quick commercial break in for y'all. If not, we'll go ahead and continue to recap this halftime action here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. Still experiencing some technical difficulties on the YouTube stream tonight. I do apologize for that. But go ahead and recap this halftime action here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. And I mean, what more can you say then Huntsville has really been playing a brand of basketball that they have struggled to find the past few weeks. I mean, they have looked really good in all facets of the game, and usually a defensive-minded team, but they've had some really good offense, especially in the half court. But you know, those Lady Hornets are always best when they are able to get out and run on the fast break, and that is what they have been able to do tonight, just guarding from 94 feet up, have the Lady Hornets. You know, Splendora has been able to break the full court press a couple times, but Huntsville has also forced a lot of turnovers on the Splendora Wildcats. Don't have the exact number on hand, but it's been a lot. They have been dominant all night here tonight. Leading scorers for the Lady Hornets are Willis and Matson, as Willis does have 8 and Matson does have 6. Jaslyn Hill with 4 in the first quarter. Wasn't able to score there in the second quarter. Liviana Wynn with 4 in the first quarter and 3 in the second quarter. She actually has 7. I must have miscounted. And Onaya Ledet had a big second quarter with 4 points. Was tied with Matson for the most there in the second quarter, as it was, it was a 13-point first quarter and 13-point second quarter, 16-point first quarter. So Huntsville pretty consistent scoring-wise across both quarters. And I mean, it's really just been a brand of basketball that, I mean, head coach Latoya Bennett has been preaching to her girls all season long. You want to get out big, and you want to get up and running. And so far, head coach Latoya Bennett has really done that. I mean, she's done a really good job of getting her girls going here. As we approach about 4 minutes and 36 seconds left to go here, Conroe ISD. Been a lot of action here tonight. If you want to go ahead and drop in the YouTube chat where you are listening from tonight, we do appreciate all of our listeners who are tuning in tonight. I did just pull it up on my laptop and do see that 65 people are currently watching, so I want to give a big shout out to all the listeners and watchers on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel who have tuned into this bi-district matchup as the Splendora Wildcats take on the Huntsville Lady Hornets. It's been an exciting one here tonight so far in Conroe, Texas. And if you're head coach Latoya Bennett in the halftime locker room, you're just saying, hey, we got to go out and we got to do more of the same here. We got to continue that style of basketball that we had in the first half. We just got to continue doing that all night tonight. If Huntsville's able to do that, they're going to come out of here with a big win and go on to an area round matchup that is going to see them take on either Barbers Hill or Santa Fe. They are playing at Clear Lake High School. Don't have a date or time for that one. I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow, but regardless, we'll go ahead and keep y'all updated on all our social medias of matchups, times. If that happens, if Huntsville is able to get out of this bi-district round tonight and continue to play good basketball, they'll have a very good shot of being able to take on either one of those two teams. We'll go ahead and take a quick break here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. Be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Welcome back into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. About 1 minute to go left here before we get going with the second half of action here at Conroe ISD, Conroe, Texas. The Huntsville Lady Hornets lead this one big time, 29-8 after that dominant first half showing for the Lady Hornets. As they do retake the floor here, get a big standing ovation, do both the Splendora Wildcats and the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Good sportsmanship by both sides. Love to see that. So head coach Toy Bennett, just continuing to coach up our teams over there, trying to get them ready for this one and ride it all the way, ride all the momentum that you had in the first half to the area round matchup against either Barbers Hill or Santa Fe. You can come out of here with a big win tonight. It'll be just like last year. Go get some revenge for the area round matchup last year. If you're Huntsville, you have a bad taste in your mouth from that one. Couple girls on that roster, Liviana Wynn, Jaslyn Hill, Raya Willis. So that they're looking for a little bit of revenge. So here we go. Second half of action is gonna get going here in Conroe, Texas. Huntsville looking to close this one out, keep their foot on the gas and come out of here with a big by-district win. So here we go, Splendora will inbound. It's going to be Burns, gets it into Stubblefield. Stubblefield looking to get around Willis. Willis not giving her much. Gets a screen from Lopez. Lost her dribble, Matson fights for it, and it is corralled by Lopez. Goes over to Brzezowski. Brzezowski over to Barrow. Barrow in the corner to Stubblefield, takes the three. It's no good. A little too short there, and Hill comes up with a rebound, but there's going to be a foul down low in the paints. Going to be on Cami Barrow, the senior guard combo, Taylor Burns, senior shooting guard. So here comes Hill, looking to get Huntsville's first points here in the third quarter, 7:30 left to go. Barks out orders, kicks it down low to Lizette. Lizette in the corner, near the sideline. Goes down low to Wynn. Wynn had that one picked away. Willis comes up with it. Willis takes the shot. It is good. Oh, Raya Willis with defenders draped all over her in the paint. Gets that one to go. Pushes the lead up to 23 for the green and white. That pass is picked away by Hill. Hill has a wide open layup, and it is good. So an offensive flurry here for Huntsville to start the third quarter, and a kickball violation on Lizette as Stubblefield was looking to get around her. 6:58 left to go here in the third quarter. Huntsville leads this one 33-8 if you're just tuning in. So here comes Splendora looking to get something going here on offense. They've been ice cold, and that is not how you want to do it. Matson kicks it ahead to Hill. Hill has numbers on the fast break, goes down low to Willis. Willis can't quite hang on to that one. Mid-range shot by Hill is no good, a little bit too short, and Lopez is able to come up with a rebound, but just throws it away. It's just been kind of that night for Splendora. Haven't really been able to get going anything offensively, as Kaylin Carroll, the sophomore, will check in for Treasure Matson, the senior guard. Hill looking to inbound. Gets it into Carroll. Carroll goes in the corner to Hill. Hill goes down low to Wynn. Wynn trying to muscle her way down low, gets pushed, and that is going to be a foul on Analyst Lopez. It's going to be the second of the quarter for Splendora with about 6:31 left to go. Hill gets it into Willis. Willis takes a tough layup, it's good. Fourth point of the corner for Raya Willis. She's been red hot so far. Looking to ride the sophomore in. There's going to be a foul on Anaya Lizette. Got a little bit too handsy there with Cami Barrow, the senior guard combo. Going to pick up her first foul of the quarter. Huntsville's first team foul as well. Lopez inbounds it to Stubblefield. Stubblefield being guarded by Carroll. Crosses over, gets into the paint, bounces it over to Lopez. Lopez pump fakes, back up to Stubblefield. She gets an open look at three, and it's good. So Splendora looking to cut into this Huntsville lead, cuts it down to 24 with about 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Good ball movement there by the Lady Cats. Gets Stubblefield an open look for three. Hill kicks it over to Carroll. Carroll's going to take the mid-range shot. It's no good off the back of the rim. Win. Sky's in for the rebound. Oh, can't get that one to go. Gets her own miss, and it's good. Oliviana Wynn imposing her will down low in the paint, gets her own miss, as here comes Stubblefield. Back up to Lopez. Lopez to Barrow. In the corner to Brzezowski. She's going to get a three. No good. Comes up to Halomo. Halomo to Stubblefield. 4-3. No good off the back of the rim. Win. Sky's up for the rebound. There's going to be a foul on Aaliyah Lopez, the freshman. Going to be the third of the quarter for Splendora as Bird comes in for Carroll. As Hill will inbound. Setting up this Lady Hornet half-court offense, which has had a lot of success here today, as Bird, the freshman, gets inside. Can't get that one to go. Win. Another offensive rebound. Can't get that one to go. Another offensive rebound by Ledette, and that one finally drops in. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. The Huntsville Lady Hornets are playing red hot tonight. There's going to be a foul there on either Bird or Ledette. Didn't quite get that one as I was marking down score. But it will be Huntsville's second of the quarter. Just tuning in, Huntsville leads this one big time, 39-11. Good defense there by Wynn, is able to steal that one away. Kicks it up ahead to Bird. Bird has Hill wide open down low. Pump fakes the shot, takes the midi, and it is good. Jaslyn Hill with her fourth point of the quarter, mirroring her scoring in the first. And Willis tips that one away, and it's going to stay with Splendora. As in comes Janiyah O'Brien, the freshman, in for Libby Wynn. She will head to the bench. And a timeout by Splendora, 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Thanks to more of our wonderful sponsors who make this broadcast possible. This broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball is brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. No bull, just good deals. By AB Squared Self-Storage, your local go-to self-storage facility. By Frank's Taco Station in Riverside, country, kitchen, tacos, and more. Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. By Faith Baptist Church of Riverside. Faith Baptist is a growing church in Riverside, Texas, off FM 405, full of love and the Holy Spirit. I want to give another big shout out to everyone who was able to make it into the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. Glad y'all are listening in here tonight. Again, if you want to go ahead and drop where and when you are listening from in the comments section below, I will try to get to those as best as I can throughout this contest. See if I have any comments here. Still no comments, so go ahead and vote in the poll about who you think is going to win the bi-district matchup here tonight, and go ahead and also let us know where you are listening from. So far, Huntsville leads that poll 85-15 with 40 votes. Excuse me, 85% for Huntsville, 15% for Splendora so far with 40 votes. So here comes Splendora trying to get something going here on offense, as Stubblefield may have gotten away with a travel there. Kicks over to Barrow. Barrow back to Stubblefield. Wild pass there comes up to Brzezowski. Brzezowski back to Stubblefield. Wasn't quite ready for that one. Has to pick up her dribble. Now drives. That one's picked away by Bird. The freshman came out of nowhere. Ooh, good defense there by Bird. Nearly got that one. And kicks it in the corner to Barrow. Barrow drives inside, takes the floater. It's good, and one opportunity for the senior. It's going to be the third team foul of Huntsville in the quarter. By Huntsville, excuse me. It's going to send Cammie Barrow, the senior guard combo, to the free throw line. We're going to cut into this Huntsville lead any way they can. Free throw is good. Nothing but the bottom of the nets. As Brzezowski will head to the bench for Splendora, and in comes Halomo. Hill in the corner to Ledette. Ledette's going to spot up and take the three. No good. O'Brien comes up with a rebound. Or excuse me, Willis. Willis drives inside, takes a layup, and it is good. Oh my, Raya Willis has taken over here in the third quarter. Her 6th point of the contest here in the third quarter. As that pass is picked away by O'Brien, the freshman. She drives inside. It's good! And one opportunity for the freshman. Oh, giving Huntsville a little bit of juice off the bench. She's going to head to the free throw line, look to push this lead even further for the green and white. Splendora's 14th foul of the quarter. And O'Brien's looking to knock down a free throw. And she does not, a little bit too strong on that attempt. Willis comes up with a rebound, and it's no good. And Lopez is able to snare that one. So here comes Stubblefield, looking to get something going here for this Splendora offense, which is in desperate need of points. Kicks it over. Layup is no good, but there's going to be a foul on Lizette. It's going to send Analyst Lopez, the senior, to the charity stripe. Got her with the body there. As the Lady Cats look to knife into this lead any way they can. First free throw is good for Lopez. As in comes Oliviana Wynn for the green and white, and out goes Lizette. And for Splendora, in comes Burns, and out goes Barrow. Second free throw for Lopez is no good off the front of the rim. Wynn is able to sky up for that rebound. Not sky up, kind of just fell into her hands as she wasn't paying attention. Has that one picked away by Holomo. Holomo looking for numbers here on the fast break. Bounce it over to Lopez. Lopez back over to Burns. Burns is trapped by Wynn and Bird. And tiptoes along the sideline is Lopez, able to get that one away. Scrubbing for the ball on the floor. Comes up to Splendora. Layup is no good. Willis is finally able to grab the rebound. Kicks it ahead to Wynn. Wynn rifles it ahead to Hill, who is going to slow down this fast tempo game. As she gets orders from her head coach. Does Hill. Overheads it over to Wynn. Wynn overheads it back over to Bird. Bird looks to drive inside, spins around, pump fakes, takes the shot, and it is good! Oh man! The freshman with defenders all over her in the paint with some fancy footwork there to get that bucket to go. So here comes Lopez, down low to Burns. Burns looking to square up down low in the corner to Stubblefield. Stubblefield back over to Holomo. Holomo's gonna stop, pop, take the midi, it's good. That's the lead down to 30 for Splendora. So they're looking to get back into this one, give themselves any sort of momentum. Head coach Chloe Bennett not taking her foot off the gas. Bird goes down low to Willis. Willis pump fake, 6 shot, it's no good, but it's gonna be a travel. So it's gonna give the ball right back to the Lady Cats. Substitutions here for both squads as in comes Carroll and Ledette, out go Hill and Willis. For head coach Latoya Bennett and the green and whites. So here comes Burns. Burns kicks it over to Holomo. Holomo looking to drive on Wynn, goes down low to Burns. Burns back to Holomo. Holomo loses that one, and Barrow is able to get that one. Gonna take the long three. It's no good off the side of the backboard. Down low, another offensive rebound. Holomo looking to drive inside over to Barrow. A lot of movement here for Splendora. So here comes Burns. It's going to be a foul on O'Brien, the freshman. It's going to send Splendora to the free throw line. 15th foul of the quarter for Huntsville. So any foul going forward will send Splendora to the free throw line for a pair of shots at the charity stripe. First free throw is good for Taylor Burns, the senior shooting guard. As out goes O'Brien, the freshman, and in comes Raya Willis, the sophomore. Second free throw is good. Toilet bowl's in. Lead is cut down to 28 points for Huntsville. With that, drives inside, takes the floater. It is no good. Carroll fights for the rebound, gets it, can't get that one to go. Carroll still fighting, trying to go up, is knocked down to the ground, and there's going to be a tie-up for the ball. And the possession arrow favors the Lady Hornets. 1:01 left to go here in the third quarter. Lizette gets it into Bird. Bird looking to drive inside, zigzags in the lane, takes the layup, it's no good. Willis fights for the rebound, can't get it. It's gonna come back up to Splendora. Here comes Taylor Burns, the senior, looking to get any sort of momentum, and there's gonna be a foul on Carroll that will send her to the free throw line. So if you're Huntsville, you don't want to slow the game down and give Splendora an opportunity to get back into this one. First free throw for Splendora is good, nothing but the bottom of the nets. As substitutions here for head coach Toya Bennett, in comes O'Brien, out goes Wynn, in comes Hill, and out goes Carroll. As Stubblefield has checked into the game for Splendora, and out goes Taylor Burns. Second free throw for Barrow is good, another swish. Cuts the lead down to 26. So Splendora chopping away at this lead, looking to get back into this one any way they can. For Huntsville, it can't go on dry spells on offense. Got to close this one out. Kicks it over to Lizette on the far near wing. Back up top to Hill. Hill rifles it over to Lizette. Lizette down low to Willis. Nearly lost that one. Is able to corral it. O'Brien's going to take the free throw line jumper. It's no good. A little bit too strong there for the freshman. Splendora controls it. Stubblefield may have gotten away with a travel. O'Brien's able to get to that one. Kicks it ahead to Willis. 18 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Euro step layup for Willis is good. Oh, man. She has been the offense here for Huntsville here in the third quarter. Her 8th bucket of the quarter as that shot is good. Hill with a full court shot. No good, a little too short. And that'll do it here for the third quarter of action in Conroe, Texas. Raya Willis, the sophomore, really took over there in that quarter, and Huntsville leads this one big time, 49-23 as we head to the fourth quarter of action. 4's up in Conroe as we head to the fourth quarter of action. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Thanks to more of our wonderful sponsors who make this broadcast possible. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties, unable to bring you guys any commercials here tonight. This broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornets basketball is brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. No bull, just good deals. And by AB Squared Self-Storage, local go-to self-storage facility. By Frank's Taco Station in Riverside, Country Kitchen, Tacos, and more. Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. And by Faith Baptist Church of Riverside. Faith Baptist is a growing church in Riverside, Texas, off FM 405, full of love and the Holy Spirit. We get ready for the fourth quarter of action here from Conroe High School in the brand new gym, the Pit they call it. Looks to be an exciting finish here as Splendora is looking to claw their way back into this one. We've got a Huntsville team looking to get back into the area round matchup. 8 minutes of basketball left here to go in this bi-district matchup. Splendora will inbound it to Brzezowski. Brzezowski trying to spin around on Willis. Nothing there, closed off nicely. It's back over to Stubblefield, who gets the screen from Brzezowski. Nothing there. Willis fights through that one. And that one pass nearly picked away by Carroll. Palomo's looking to go inside, just tripped, and Wynn comes up with the basketball. So here comes Oliviana Wynn, the junior forward. Going to slow up this Huntsville offense, drain as much clock as possible. Get out of here with a big bi-district win. Take on either Santa Fe or Barbers Hill in the area round matchup. Hill drives inside, takes the layup. It's no good, but she's going to be fouled and head to the free throw line for a pair of shots at the charity stripe. Hill had herself a nice quarter with 4 points, mirrored her production from the first quarter. She looks to get going here in the late game. First free throw for Hill is good. Her first point of the fourth quarter, 7:22 left to go here in the contest. If you're just tuning in, Huntsville leads this one big time, 50-23. Hill looking to make it 51. Second free throw for Hill is no good, a little bit too short, and that rebound is going to be tapped out of bounds by Oliviana Wynn, so we'll go back to the Lady Cats. Taking it into Stubblefield. Stubblefield over to Barrow. Barrow bounces it over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield up ahead to Burns. He's going to lose that one out of bounds. No, there's going to be a foul on Hill. So 7:10 left to go here in the first quarter. First team foul of the quarter for Huntsville. That one is going to be on Jaslyn Hill. As they get it into Stubblefield, set up this offense. Brzezowski trying to drive inside, bounces it in the corner, gets a screen, nothing there. Stubblefield nearly lost that one, is able to recover in the corner. Pump fakes the shot, is Brzezowski, drives inside over to Holomo. Holomo over to Barrow, and that one's gonna go out of bounds, back to the green and whites. Good defensive possession there for Huntsville, able to force a turnover there. 6:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Wynn has an open lane at the basket, takes the layup, it's no good, but she's gonna head to the free throw line. Oliviana Wynn trying to use her frame down low and impose her will in the paint. Force Splendora to either foul her or give her an open look. She heads to the free throw line. First free throw for Wynn is good, corrals in. Rolls around, falls in, should I say. Her 10th point of the night. She's probably on double-double watch. Don't have rebounds with me, but she has been all over the glass tonight. She gets her second free throw to go. Her 11th point of the contest. Stubblefield up ahead to Holomo. Holomo looks to drive inside, kicks it in the corner, gets the screen for Brzezowski. Brzezowski rifles it over to Barrow on the near wing. Jabs inside, steps, gets it in the corner to Holomo. Holomo's mid-range shot is no good, and Hill goes up for the rebound and grabs it. And there's going to be a foul in the backcourt. It's going to be on Avery Burns, the sophomore. It's going to be the third team foul of the quarter for Splendora. 6:20 left to go. So here come the Lady Hornets on offense. Been really good in the half court all night. As Willis hits a cutting Ledette. Was closed off by Brzezowski. She's going to take the mid-range shot. Can't get that one to go. Wynn nearly recovered it, but Stubblefield is able to control it. She looks to drive inside. Kicks it to Holomo. Holomo down low, picked off by Carroll. Carroll kicks it ahead to Willis. Willis has an open look at the basket. Takes the layup, and it's good. Left-handed layup there for the sophomore is true. Pushes the lead up to not great at math, 31 points. I didn't go to college for mathematics, folks. Sometimes counting's hard. Holomo gets an open look at the basket, won't take it, and there's going to be a foul down low. It's going to send Avery Burns, the sophomore, to the free throw line. It's going to be Huntsville's second team foul of the quarter. 5:31 left to go here in the fourth quarter in Conroe, Texas. Huntsville looking to get a big by-district win as the first free throw is good for Burns. Cuts the lead down to 30. And it's going to be a timeout here for Huntsville. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it right here again. Unable to bring you guys any commercials here tonight. Do apologize for those technical difficulties. We'll go ahead and just keep it chugging along here on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel. Want to give a big shout out to Heather Hardcastle for listening in from Wheeler, Texas. It's an awesome last name, Heather. I love that last name. I'm just kidding. I love you, Mom. Thank you for listening in. Wouldn't be a Lady Hornets basketball game if Mama Hardcastle didn't tune in and support, so I want to give her a shout out for supporting us all season long. As we look to get going here in the fourth quarter again. If you're just tuning in, go ahead and drop in the YouTube comments where you are listening from. Try to get to those as best as possible as I can throughout the game. So the full timeout has ended for Huntsville. So here we go, looking to get going here. It's going to be a free throw attempt for her second free throw attempt for Avery Burns. She got the first one to go. Looking to cut the lead down to 29 points. Second free throw is good, nothing but the bottom of the nets. And another substitution here for Splendora. In comes Analyst Lopez, as Avery Burns will head to the bench. Hill goes between the legs. Looking to cross over. Goes down low to Bird. Bird, nothing there, goes out to Hill, and there's going to be a travel. Michaela Bird, the freshman, just not watching her feet there. So here comes Splendora, looking to get this one across half court. Gets it over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield gets it to Analyst Lopez. In the corner to Brzezowski. Brzezowski back to Halomo. Halomo gives a screen to Brzezowski. Nothing there, shut off nicely by Huntsville. Barrow over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield takes a long three, no good, off the back of the rim. And Halomo gets a look at the rim. Posey comes up with a rebound. And that one is nearly tipped out of bounds. Stubblefield is able to corral it. Halomo gets an open look at three, and it is no good, a little bit too strong there, and Huntsville is able to come up with a rebound. Ball pass there, Wynn can't handle that one. Another mid-range jumper for Stubblefield, no good. Posey fights for the rebound and kicks it ahead to Hill. 4:24 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Hill has numbers here on the fast break, fakes the pass, gets it to go! Travel. But Jaslyn Hill had an and one there. There is a travel. Man, would have been a top 10 finish this season for Jaslyn Hill. Top 10, top 5, would have been a top 5, maybe top 3. It's a pretty finish there. Euro step, fake the pass. But unfortunately, a travel was called. So here comes Splendora. Wild shot there from the free throw, or excuse me, from the mid-range is no good. As Hill comes up with it. Hill goes down low. Layup is no good. But a pair of free throws here. For Huntsville, that one is going to be on Analyst Lopez, the senior. So here we go. First free throw attempt is no good. Second free throw here for Huntsville is no good off the front of the rim. Lidzette's able to control it. In the corner to Wynn. Wynn tiptoes along the sideline, has that one picked out by Barrow, and it's going to stay with the green and whites. 3:55 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Some more substitutions here for Splendora. In comes Aaliyah Lopez, and out goes Alyssa Halomo. So Liddette looking to inbound. Gets it into Hill. 3:55 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Huntsville leads this one big time if you're just tuning in. Liddette thought about the three, will go down low, and that one is picked away by Burns. So Splendora comes up with a basketball, and she kicks it over to Burns. Burns back up top to Barrow. Barrow's gonna take the long three. It's good, nothing but the bottom of the nets for Cammie Barrow, the senior, the guard combo. 3:27 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Huntsville leads this one 54-28. Hill drives inside, goes behind the back. Nothing there. Shut off by Lopez, kicks it over to Wynn. Wynn down low to Liddette. Liddette at the box, block, gonna take the shot, no good, blocked out of bounds. It's gonna go back to Huntsville, as here comes some more substitutions here for Latoya Bennett, as in comes Shania O'Brien, the freshman. Liddette inbounds it to Wynn. Wynn has that one stripped, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Huntsville. So Huntsville a little bit cold here in the fourth quarter. Win gets it down low to Ledet. Ledet has an open look at the layup. It's no good. O'Brien fights for the rebound. Comes up to Ledet. Has that one stripped away. 2:52 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Splendora trying to maybe get back into this one. Mid-range jumper is no good. And kicks it over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield pump fakes, takes the three, and it is no good, but there's going to be a foul on Anaya Ledet. 2:41 left to go here in the fourth quarter. As Willis looks to check into this one for head coach Latoya Bennett. First free throw for Stubblefield is no good. A little bit too much mustard on that one for the junior. Second free throw for Stubblefield is no good. Now not enough mustard. So too much mustard and then not enough for the junior on her free throw attempts. More substitutions here for head coach Latoya Bennett. Out goes Ledet and Win. In comes Dennis and Willis. Just tuning in, Huntsville leads this one big, 54-28, 2:41 left to go in the fourth quarter. Third free throw attempt for Stubblefield is no good. Not enough on that one. Another look at the rim for Splendora. O'Brien fights for the rebound, and the Lady Cats are able to recover. Up top to Barrow. Barrow's going to take the three. It's no good. A little too short. Dennis fights for the rebound. Comes up to Hill. Excuse me. Hill looking to drive inside, goes in, gets into the paint, takes the mid-range jumper. It's no good. Barrow comes up with the rebound. Barrow up ahead to Holomo. Pump fakes the three, drives inside, floater is good. So Splendora having a good fourth quarter here, cuts the lead down to 24, 2 minutes left to go. O'Brien at the elbow, goes back up top to Hill. Hill rifles the pass down low to Dennis. Dennis takes the shot. It's no good. Off the back of the rim, Stubblefield corrals it. Stubblefield kicks it over to Barrow. Barrow gets the screen from Lopez. Tiptoes along the sideline, comes up to Hill. Hill has some numbers here on the fast break, has Willis to her left, takes the layup. It's no good, but she's going to head to the free throw line. So Raya Willis, the sophomore, who has been phenomenal all night. 6 points in the first quarter, 2 points in the second quarter, 8 in the third quarter, and 2 in the fourth. Looks to expand on her great scoring night. Leads all scorers with 18. As in comes Anaya Ledet for Huntsville, and out goes Jaslyn Hill. And for Splendora, in comes Katie Campbell, the freshman. Some discussions here by the referees in the scorers table. Ledet was actually not allowed to check in just yet, as Willis hadn't taken her first free throw attempt. So Willis looking for points number 19 and 20 here tonight. She has been phenomenal. She gets that one to go. Continues her impressive offensive performance here in this contest, as Ledet will now be able to check in for Jaslyn Hill. Second free throw for Willis. Breathes in, breathes out, takes the shot. It is no good, rolls around, falls out, and Barrow comes up with the rebound. Barrow crosses over, spins around, looking to get in the paint, kicks it out to Lopez. Lopez kicks it over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield jab steps, tries to drive inside, shut off nicely by Ledet. Wild pass there by, Peyton Dennis, the sophomore, was going for that one, read the play perfectly. She is down on the court. Dennis, the sophomore, forward. Still down. And do apologize for not being able to bring you guys any commercial breaks here tonight. Had some technical difficulties on the YouTube stream. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Just tuning in, folks. Score remains at 55-30. Peyton Dennis, the sophomore, going for a steal. Took a hard shot to the face. Is still down, being attended to by assistant coaches Christopher Wynn, Edward Hawkins. She will get up with the help of her coaches. You know, you definitely hope that she's okay. Just gonna keep her in our thoughts. She goes to the bench. There is 5 team fouls in the quarter on Splendora, so it's going to send Huntsville to the free throw line, but obviously Dennis in no condition to head to the free throw line. So it will send Kaylin Carroll to the free throw line. The other sophomore on this squad, and her first free throw is no good. Carroll still looking for her first points of the night. Here on the second free throw attempt, and it is no good, and there's gonna be a lane violation on Splendora. It seems like Kaylin Carroll is a master at drawing out these lane violations. It's the second time here tonight that she's drawn one. As the second free throw attempt for Carroll is good. She got that one to go. Her first point of the night for the sophomore. Since lead out to 26 points for Huntsville. There's going to be a kick ball there off of Willis as Stubblefield was looking for Barrow on the near wing. We'll stay with Splendora. Aaliyah Lopez, the freshman, inbounds it to Stubblefield, being face guarded by Ledette. Looks to drive inside, spins around, nothing there. Tosses over, gets the screen from Lopez, drives inside is Barrow. There's something at the rim, shut off nicely by Carolyn Ledette. Looking for some help here, gets it into Lopez. Lopez bounces it over to Campbell, the freshman. Gives it back up top to Barrow on the near wing, or far wing, excuse me. Mid-range shot, no good, air ball, and it will go back to Huntsville. Gets it into Bird. Bird looking to go all the way into the paint, loses her dribble, comes up to Stubblefield. Stubblefield looking to get something going here on offense. Not a lot of time, 25 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. In the corner to Barrow. Barrow back up top to Lopez. Lopez gets the screen from the freshman Campbell, loses her dribble. It's gonna be a backcourt violation. 14.7 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Huntsville leads this one 56-30 if you're just now joining us. As the Lady Hornets will just hold on to the basketball, play hot potato with it here for a while. And that will do it as Bird, the freshman, gets that one to go. Oh my. So that is going to end it here tonight. Huntsville wins this one big, 59-30, courtesy of LaKayla Bird's last second heave. And the Huntsville Lady Hornets have come out victorious in this by-district matchup. They win this one by a final score of 59-30. And they will head on to the area round matchup to take on either Barbers, Hill, or Santa Fe. Again, we do not have a score on that one, but we'll keep y'all updated on all our social media about when that one is going to take place, what time it's going to take place, crew, all of that. But Huntsville victorious here tonight. They come out of here with a big win in Conroe, Texas, and dominate this one from start to finish, and they win it 59-30. We'll have a lot to recap here on the post-game show with head coach Toy Bennett, see if we can get a word from her and our player of the game. But the Huntsville Lady Hornets are by-district champions. They have done it again. Have the Huntsville Lady Hornets as they look to move on, to the area round matchup. Again, we got a lot to recap here on the post-game show, so we'll go ahead, try to see if we can get a word with head coach Toy Bennett. We'll be right back after this from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Welcome into the post-game show with head coach LaToya Bennett. Coach, big win here tonight for y'all and y'all's squad. I mean, just a dominant win from start to finish, 59-30. I mean, before we get into anything else, just your thoughts on the matchup tonight.
Well, I thought it was ugly. But, you know, a win is a win sometimes, especially when you're young. I thought our girls fought hard. I definitely did love the intensity, regardless of how scrappy we were out there, but that's who we are. So I expected it to be. I was excited that we were able to get our traps. I do want us to continue to work on our rebounding. I thought that was an area we can continue to improve on. But most of all, I was impressed by our free throws out the gate. We went into halftime 7 and 10. We haven't done that in a long time, so free throws were big for us tonight. And I'm thankful that the girls, hey, if we waited for a right time to get better at free throws, this is the right time.
Coach, obviously it was just a well-rounded team effort, but I want to give a big shout-out to Raya Willis. Had a big third quarter there, 8 points in the quarter, finished with 19 overall. I mean, you know, we've talked about the offensive development that she's had all year, but I mean, just what did you see out of her in this matchup tonight, and how was she able to get that scoring going here tonight?
Araya is a remarkable player, and I don't think she realizes just how talented she is. We have to continue to keep encouraging her to do some of the things that she can do. Like I spoke earlier, she's able to shoot the 3-ball, but she doesn't pop to shoot it as much. So I think over the years we got to keep pouring into her, because I could only imagine where her talent's gonna be based on where we were last year with Freshman of the Year and then moving into this year. I mean, just a lot of great things from her.
Coach, you had some good minutes from your freshman tonight. O'Brien coming in, getting an and one opportunity in the third quarter. Bird finished with 5 points overall. Just how important is it for, especially in a tough by-district matchup, how important is it for them to get minutes going forward for that experience?
Well, I think when you have young kids who other teams haven't seen before, it gives a different look, you know, especially when you're being scouted hard. So I'm super proud of LaKayla Bird coming in, getting those 5 points. She was really, really scrappy on the defensive end, and we got to continue to work on some things, but she's getting better. And I thought Janiyah O'Brien played a big, big part in the third quarter. She was aggressive at the top, and a lot of the good things that we're seeing in practice, they're starting to show up in the basketball game.
Coach, there in the first half, I mean, it just seemed like you guys were never in foul trouble while Splendora was constantly in foul trouble. I mean, how were you just able to stay so disciplined on the defensive end tonight for you and your squad, and how were you able to limit your own foul trouble as opposed to, you know, your last matchup?
Just moving our feet, but keeping our hands up. Sometimes we can get handsy, but I thought tonight it was about positioning and being in the right spots and just not holding on to that offensive player as long, you know, just touch and go, and keep moving. And I thought those young girls did well with that, but definitely something for us to continue to work on.
Coach, obviously last question here before I let you go. You guys are going to play the winner of Barbers Hill and Santa Fe in the area round matchup. So just what are you looking for out of both of those teams? What's the scouting report and practice going to look like this week as you get ready for those area round matchups?
I think we got to go back to the drawing board. We need to really clean up our man-to-man full court, back in the half-court defense. There was a couple of times when we lost our man in the half-court set, and they were able to get some easy buckets down in the paint. So I really want to go back to the drawing board and work on our man-to-man defense. But again, rebounding is always big, free throws, and I think creating more opportunities for touches on the offensive end are going to help us be a lot better.
All right, last thing here for you, Coach. Anyone you want to give a shout-out to, and anything you want to say to everyone who tuned into the YouTube stream and is tuned in all season?
Of course, always. Thank you to the Lady Hornet basketball fans for all that you guys do. Thank you to all our fans that showed up here tonight. Lots of green and white in the building. But thank you to my family, my mom and my brothers who are always supporting me, no matter where I am.
All right, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Good win here tonight. Best of luck to you in the area round.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right, that was head coach LaToya Bennett giving her thoughts on this matchup. Still a lot to clean up, but when you nearly double your opponent's score, I mean, you just got to be critical of those little things. And she's a perfectionist, ladies and gentlemen. What she is going to tell it like it is, and there's a lot to clean up, but Huntsville gets a big by-district win here tonight over the Splendora Lady Cats by a final score of 59-30. Once again, the Lady Hornets will play the victor of either Santa Fe or Barbers Hill. and we'll get dates and times for y'all updated on our social media as we get those matchups for y'all. It's gonna be sometime this week, either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, time to be determined of when they will play. But right now, they're gonna hold that gold ball and celebrate as they are by district champions, are the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Looking like last year where they defeated the Texas Tigers 49-34. And I mean, it's just that by-district round domination continues for Huntsville. And, you know, it was really the offense and the defense for Huntsville tonight. I mean, it wasn't just them getting steals and going out and running. It was them running the half-court offense. It was them being able to get into their sets. It was them getting shots that they were comfortable with. And you have to give a big shout out to Araya Willis. I mean, man, 19 points as a sophomore, and this is only the beginning, folks. I mean, she is going to develop into something fierce for this Lady Hornet squad. Treasure Matson didn't play too much in the second half, but had a nice 6 points, 2 points in the first quarter, 4 points in the second quarter. Jaslyn Hill had a good game, nearly got into double figures in scoring with 9. And Oliviana Wynn, as always, was on double-double watch. I don't have rebounds with me, but she did have 11 points, more than likely is on that double-double watch. Had herself a great night tonight. You know, the freshman Bird and the freshman O'Briens, they both had great games here tonight. And so if you're Huntsville, you're going to lean on those young girls a little bit more going forward, as this is where you need, it's do or die time in the UIL playoffs. And, you know, I was listening to them on the sideline as they were taking their gold ball pictures, and before they took it, head coach Toy Bennett said, hey, you live to fight another day, and that is what the playoffs are all about. You're just looking to survive any way you can. It doesn't matter how you win. All that matters is how you win. And when you come out and you beat an opponent by 29 points, you got to kind of be critical of those little things like she was here tonight. But that will do it here tonight from Conroe, Texas. The Huntsville Lady Hornets are victorious over the Splendora Lady Cats as they look to move on to the area round matchup. I want to remind everyone watching that tonight's broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball on the 101.7 KSAM YouTube and the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transmission or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. I want to give a big shout out to my Hornet Nation Broadcast Network crew tonight. Justin Hardcastle, my producer, dealing with us through all the technical difficulties. Michael Cedillo behind the camera, getting the good shots, making sure the action stays on the stream here tonight. I want to give a big shout out to Carlos Zimmerman for everything that he does to get this broadcast possible and up and going, all the work that he puts in behind the scenes to get it going. So on behalf of the entire Hornet Nation Broadcast Network crew, I want to give a big shout out to everyone who tuned into the YouTube stream tonight and watched the Huntsville Lady Hornets get a big by-district win. As the poll has completed, 65 votes, 87% for Huntsville, 12% for Splendora. I want to thank everyone for listening in tonight. So that'll do it from Conroe, Texas. The Huntsville Lady Hornets are victorious here tonight. They win this one 59-30 and are by district champions once again as they look for an area round match.